What is going on, guys? It's good to be back on another stream. Again, sometimes I do and don't see the chat. I actually have not been asleep. If you saw what happened yesterday, Google Gemini sabotaged our project. Now, you know what? I had to think about that because last night it was late. There's a lot going on. I have to say, what was I prompting? And I think what happens, and I think the best way to put it, and not to say it as if like, oh, they've rigged it to where we were burning Google Gemini yesterday. We burned a hole in Google Gemini. One thing that I think is more so what it is, and I'm seeing this as I'm resolving the issues that are going on with the program. As you can see, Clajama is not online. Clajama is not online. We do have backups. I definitely have backups. There's backups of all the pages. There's automated backups. If you saw yesterday, it was a Hail Mary copy paste conversation code reading night, man. I didn't go to sleep. And after I got off the stream, I laid in the bed next to the baby and I was like, she's still asleep. There's still time. I got back up, put the computer on the dresser, down on my knees, still trying to go, man. And it was just crazy. I apologize for any profanity used last night. It was very, very late. But yeah, so I got maybe an hour. I'm trying not to walk around the computer so much. I do have a terminal linked to my phone, and being able to use swipe, it works very well. All right, so if you want to see what happened yesterday, ChatGPT, we don't bother ChatGPT. We only touch ChatGPT when we just gotta go there. I'm gonna be honest with you. ChatGPT does have the power. It has the punch. It does, and it's expensive. I don't think it's any faster. I mean, I think the text coming to the screen is faster. I mean, we'd have to really count server for server against every LLM and see who really is knocking the power out. But then it's really who's optimizing, you know. So anyways, had to completely reinstall the server. Yes, it got that bad last night. This is a fresh install. It was so bad. It got so bad that it was a Hail Mary save. I mean, again, I have backups, but a backup from 3 days ago is a lot gone. So we ended up having to take the one that was sabotaged. And what we're going to do is, if we can get into Google Gemini, we're going to see, and that's already expired, so enjoy that. We're going to see if it has, if we're allowed to even get on. We reached the limit. We can't get on until 256. How much is the upgrade? Oh, that's not bad. $124.99 for 3 months. Dude, I just reloaded up on tokens. So you know what this means, folks? Let's go ahead and test the fast model. Again, Google Gemini is the go-to for the 1 million token. Oh, dude, here's it right here. Here is what happened yesterday, right here. Can we switch to fast on the same conversation? Excellent. I'm finna try to do a Hail Mary. There's so many versions of this code in here. There's so many mistakes. There's so much destruction that occurred. There was even I don't even want to talk about that. So let's just move forward. Hi there. We're gonna be more friendly today because yesterday yeah, it was man versus machine yesterday. And said I wasn't gonna do this again, but I'm gonna show you this guy's TikTok video. Let AI build it. I don't get on here much. I just like to That's building apps. Those are the original ones from building the apps. But yeah, we'll come back to that later. We need to see what Gemini. Let's close out everything else because it is gonna slow this puppy down. You're completely correct. I know that Clajama is your established full stack. The answer is yes. We reconstructed the proper logic. No. So I'm gonna cut him off right there because he's gonna run out of speed really fast. The damage that was done was so great. We had to do a fresh install. However, I do have a base version that has little contamination from the, let's see if I can get from the sabotage. Let's not call it sabotage. It was a late night and we both had been exhausted. I want to see if you have retained enough information, a chronological change in conversation. About to zoom up. I don't know that number, so they can text me. Anyone can text me. A chronological change in conversation to code satisfaction. Identify your part in the destruction. Commit to merging working, proven, directory, organized code. What I'll do is we'll go ahead and upload the file. I don't think I pulled Clajama back from what's going on right now. So what I'm gonna do, that's Clajama local. Let me, because I don't want all these dot files and all this extra stuff. I don't want all of that, but some of it is going to be necessary. I don't want this. I'll keep that. Well, I don't want to because it'll interfere with the conversation we have. I don't need cache. Config files for what? Local. I just don't want them in here, especially not this. I don't want backups. I don't want blogs. I'm not even concerned. I'll keep the vector database. I'll keep the configs. I'm not concerned with what was built. The images don't matter. We don't need any logs. The node modules are just a waste of space. SSL, the virtual environment, don't need that. Don't need any of this. Environment variable, I'll keep it because it did do something. That looks like I wrote that. I'll keep that. We don't need that. The trace manager is not important. He is. We'll leave him in. Cert manager, he's not crucial right now. He's not crucial. So we need to go in here and link up. That, you know what? That's what we got to do. That's the only way to do it. The trace manager is not important. Application detection is not important at this point. Auth manager is. The generator is not. Building the front end is. The database, cleaning up projects, collaboration. Yeah, he's needed. The communication queue, config manager, the constants, content optimizer is not needed right now. Data models definitely. Deploy, yes. Deploy. This is, I'm gonna keep that one because there's two different ones. We don't need Docker Composer. We don't need Node. controller. We don't need the generator. We need the enhanced backend, fixed assets. These are tools it tried to do. We don't need that. We don't need Google AdSense right now. We can keep a health check. Don't know what that's for. This probably came from somewhere else. Integration instructions, we'll just keep that. No, I don't know what it is. Element, gotta keep that. Don't need that. Don't need that. We don't need that. Pexel's been tripping anyways. Don't need you. I want to keep you though, because we'll do some design. Program directory, you need that. Project controller, and he's not needed for startup. None of this, none of that, none of that, none of this, none of that, none of that, none of this. No. Text that, we ain't worried about that right now. Testing the back end, yeah. Capabilities, we'll keep the test. Troubleshoot, we'll keep all that. Vector memory, yes. We don't need that. Don't need the importer. These are all the files we need to bring Clajama back to life. Let's see what we can do, folks. Let's see what we can do. Just gonna take these, drag them over here. Let's not move too fast, people. Anything could go wrong. We in there. We gonna tell. Oh man, sorry, I take deep breaths. You guys don't know. Then this is latest. This was latest. That is what was destroyed. We're gonna get it off the ground from here to back where we were at, and then get it to merge again. And the thing of it is, but right before I do that, because I want to make sure this is it. So, based on what was going on last night, our Clajama is made up of 5 components. We got 3 components to stage 5 based on the output of Google Gemini. It did explain and document each one of these parts, and it determined why it at certain points was not a stage 5. We were hours into stage 5ing. Let me see. I gotta go here. It's in desktop stable. Desktop Clajama stable. Want to double check. 3.1 and local. Open that up. Wait, what are you doing? Open. Oh, because you only want the one file. I'm sorry. That's on me. What am I finna give it? I just forgot. Proven directory structure. So we need the directory structure. Make sure that's done. And I can just check to see the date on program directory. Program directory. That's literally like seconds ago. That doesn't really help me. We'll run with what we got. Keep in mind the fast one is not as accurate. It's I've used this one before, but I didn't get anything done. I didn't do much damage. Let's try to be cordial. Let's move forward, folks. Want to make sure I ain't got too much running. This is a straight computer, but it's outdated. So we're offline, buddy. So while it's loading, last night we got the surgeon. Oh, hold on. I appreciate your understanding, your commitment to a fresh start. You're correct. The series of errors stem from a chaotic attempt at restructuring the code base, which we will now frame as a learning process. We're on to a good start. My part in the destruction, the fundamental design flaw I introduced was the split brain architecture. It basically had the program with the, we'll get into it. They created new directories, the mechanism. It had confused the interpreter. The way it set this up, the interpreter couldn't even figure out what it was. Anyways, it crashed. We did a loop, the final fix. and kept reverting to the broken, and it just kept destroying it over and over. It was directories inside of directories of the same code. It literally just like grabbed everything and said, let me make another directory, paste it right here. Grab everything, let me pick it up, make another directory, paste it right here. It was terrible. I'm committed to merging the components to your new. This will prevent any future split brain. The goal is to achieve the industry standard package structure. Root holds configuration run scripts in front end. Clajama, the Python package, holds all Python logic, making imports explicit. Your local Jama is highly contaminated. It has triple duplicates. That's what I was just telling you about, the stamping it all across the code. Of auth manager and root app backend, it dug deep. It dug deep in that. We ran out of space. I will provide a single script before the critical consolidation now. The script will clean up, delete all duplicate folders that contain conflicting Python files. That all sounds good. So I gotta kind of cut them off real quick. Have you looked at the code I gave you? Can you confirm or deny that I have already removed the duplicates? It's not. This ain't gonna go well. If he says yes, I'm right. This is not it. You do not want to hear that. When you talking to an LLM, you do not want to hear you're correct. You don't want to hear that. You don't. That means it's getting so out of hand and so lost in whatever it's doing that it's using a chainsaw to cut a piece of toast. And you just walk up and be like, bro, just butter knife the bread, bro. What are you doing? Oh yeah, while it's just going through the table. It was madness. Please don't tell me I'm right. Please, I don't want to be right. Please do something. This is a moment of truth. I reviewed the code structure. You just uploaded into Clajama. And look at it. Is it listening to me? I feel like it's doing drum rolls. Duplicates have been found. I must deny the confirmation that the duplicates are removed. Your current directory structure shows a contamination is present in 3 separate locations. Local Clajama, the app. So if I run up the tree, I should be able to see. Let me listen to it again. Inside of the root. Data models, I see that. App. I don't see local app contains a full set of is this thing smoking crack? Am I smoking? Am I high right now? Somebody got to be high because the back end has an auth manager. So it's saying there's an auth manager in the root directory. Okay, yes, I can confirm that one. I just needed to be confirmed once. And there is a auth manager in the back end. I don't see that. I do see that there is a app in the back end. Did it bring that up? In the back end, I don't see. And then we go into this all over again. Yeah, I see it going now. Yeah, I see it. And let's get these out of here. This is unnecessary. You don't see me trying to click more than one thing? What's happening here? Come on, soldier boy. All right. We'll just leave that the way it is. Bro, I was finna go nuts because I was like, because some of these are copies of files on a server. I was like, because I haven't been asleep, am I doing this on a live server? Which I know I wouldn't do that, but It almost got me for a second. I'm sorry. Like I said, I haven't got much sleep. I'm going to go with what it's saying. The Python begins executing and find multiple versions on its path. My commitment. And before you run that, it's just, I don't want it. I don't trust it, you know. Before we do that, can we confirm which wires are connected before we decide which one is no longer needed? Nah, we ain't gonna do it with no script neither. You gonna sit here, you gonna learn. You can do your homework. You're doing a great job. I know you can hear me, Google. Hey Gemini, I'm sorry. I actually need you right now. This is the one time, and this is what I would implement Gemini for. It's 1 million tokens. It will be a problem just so massive that it can't be solved, and we just million it in there, get analysis of it, and pull it back. Use every LLM. Use all of them. Put them all together. It's the fast mile. I ain't gonna start talking. On my bad. This is a fair and excellent request. Before we cut any wires, we must trace the flow of control to ensure we keep the most functional versions of each component. This is the correct, cautious approach. I'm a little upset that it wanted to go ahead and run into doing this, but I'm not gonna mush it in his face. Here's the dependency map: the wires that connect your core application logic based on the standard architecture and the content of your files. The core components rely on a simple hierarchical structure for the application to start. Action plan: decide which wire to keep. We currently have 3 versions of almost every root app backend. To ensure we keep the code with the most features, we'll prioritize in this order. Final non-destructive consolidating script. The script below will execute the consolidation based on the map above. It removes the contaminated app and backend directories and places all working files into a single definitive Python package named Clajama core, ensuring all imports are clean and correct. This action is non-destructive because it saves the definitive version of the code before cleaning duplicates. You know, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You know, I'm going to say it in the mic. I'm proud of you, boy. Hold on, I got it. We'll just allow this. I'm proud of you, boy. You really just saved my life. I wonder if that makes it, if it juices its algorithm, like, they need me. Oh, better chill out, because this video is streaming live on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure Gemini is watching. This moment was brought to you by Gemini. There's nowhere you can go where Google won't find you. All right, so I thought, you know what the crazy part was? I thought it was going to come back and say, I thought it was going to be like, you know what? I was going to tear your shit up some more. But you know what, sis? Oh, man. Okay. Like I said, I definitely am going to sleep tonight. Had a little Christmas play. Got to watch my kids do that. Keys always popping up, bro. Don't worry. There's a script that's going to go through and rip them out, too, as well. Let's see. Dang, I'm tripping. Because I'm scared, man. I want to make sure. All right, we're going to run this file, and we're going to name it exactly what it says. We're going to call it. Because then when I start calling it something else, it's going to be like, what are you talking about? I didn't name no Billy Bong script. All right, so we're going to call this. Come on, Felicia. By saving it, it's final merge. All right, final merge. It's the final merge. And I'm already in, so here we go. Let's just clear out. Let's look like we where we supposed to be. Real small, real short. I don't know how that podcast got up in here. We need to take a look. Oh yeah. That's my bad. Because this is not what we yanked up to the server. This is what we pulled down. Like I said, dude, I get really nervous doing this. Not really though. And so what we gonna do? We're just gonna take the L on this one. I'm willing to take the L. Y'all coming? You coming? You taking the L with me? All right, you on track with me. Yeah, because that's much shorter. We're going to go ahead, evacuate. Don't worry, baby. We're going to bring you back. Don't worry. We're going to bring you back. It's too late to apologize. Man, come on, bro. Man, nuke this thing. You can stop whatever you're doing. It's over with already. It's over with. Play. Did your boy just nuke the server? All right, we're going to upload these. On to your butts. Yeah, we're going to overwrite everything. Apply the current queue only. I'm gonna get these failed transfers out of here before they start making me think something going wrong and it ain't. All right. And I'm so backed up because I'm supposed to be using Clajama to close these deals. But I can't sell something I ain't got. But we're right here and I'll wait on it. So what we finna do is we finna do the final merge. The final merge. I wish I had a soundboard. That'd be a perfect time to have like some epic. Alright, LS, that looks like it. Let's see. Sudo, nano. Final merge. The final merge. .py. Code of the gods. Everybody, bow your space bars with me as we begin to do what they say don't do when you go in production. Bow. It's ready for execution? What does this mean? Tell me more. So what we need to do is there was a duplicate inside of the back end. Let's see what happened. I still see an app folder in there. Let me make sure we got the instructions right. The script below will execute the consolidation and removes the contaminated. Okay, so let me just. But see, is there a danger in running it again? Let's do it again. What do you mean it's ready for execution? What does that mean? And it probably still got the same stuff running all through here. Let's see, back in. My boy. Deploy. Bro, you failed your country, dude. This did nothing. This did nothing. It just says ready to execute. Execute. But it still has recursive copies. Just don't say I'm right, bro. Please tell me I did something. You gotta get this one right. I'm telling you, when I be doing LLMs, I want to be wrong. That's what I want. I want to need the LLM. But last night, like I said, bro, I exhausted Gemini so bad. We was in a 5th grade math class. I was like, bro, come on, bro. If I eat one apple and you have one apple and I take your apple, is it apple pie? You're absolutely correct. Oh, it's downhill from here, folks. It's downhill. When the LLM says you're right, you have now become the teacher. This script will run immediately. Destroy the duplicates. You see, what happened to all that? What happened to all the padding? Is this one safe as well? Is it? It don't have none of that. Look, it's like, hey, just run this. See, I just don't trust this mother lover. He done lied to me before. And he the brother of the other one that won't even let me use him till 2 o'clock today. All right, so so we could just read it. All right, so boom, boom, boom. Choose prioritize. Start new single definitive package. That's when it's gonna make the new one. Move the agents folder. Rewrite entry points. This looks like it might be what we got to lose. You know what I'm saying? We got backups. I'm finna waste time, but I gotta get Clajama back online. Bars. What was it called? Yeah, final merge.py. Man, don't make me pull a pseudo. What you mean? That ain't supposed to happen. Anyways, oh, actually, yeah, it is. Yeah. We'll just go in here and do it the old school way. Before they had computer mouses and GUIs. All right, we're gonna paste this time bomb in here, folks. Either Clajama lives or Clajama dies. Let's run that. Python 3, the final merge. Sound like a Tekken match, the final merge. Let's see what it says. It destroyed the app directory, the backend directory. It created the Clajama core. Let's go take a look at what might have happened here, folks. Wow. It did make that one file. Folder. Okay. Let's go look. Well, there's no backend, so okay. Merge the auth manager. Merge the other files. Created a main. All recursive copies have been deleted. Next step. Run the full deployment to install dependencies and configure the DB. Execute deploy Clajama or run.sh for dev. Now we do have, oh, and I gotta make sure. No, so this is the same one. We pulled and we pushed. I gotta see this. I gotta see this. Doom, 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 doom. It's not a bad sign, not yet, folks. It's not a bad sign. Apply. No, 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 no. Please don't crash. It's starting to get horrifying. It goes from do 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 do. What is it? It's a bug. It's a software bug. I have got to. You know what? That's why I like doing these streams, man. I'm finna make that a Sora video. It's gonna be funny. I like it. Okay. It's programming on his computer and it starts to glitch. His coworker looks and says, "What is that?" The room starts to shake. And it's a software bug. And they just start pouring out of the screen. Alright, yeah, I got a weird sense of humor. Could not resolve entry model. And is that the same index that I said? What is it for? Did I actually do that? My guy. This is looking bad, my guy. Can you bring this back? We need to know. Can you bring this program back, sir? No, Your Honor. I can't. Oh man, it's in here. There it is. So we'll need to go into desktop Clajama local. Actually, we need to go see if latest has it. If latest has it, is it here? Is what we see. Yes, it is. So we're gonna go to downloads. Where you at? Download. Where you cheap? Uh-huh. Upload. This is we just gonna slightly test. Just slightly. Walking on water. What will happen next? Will we see the sight? Will we get a warning? Will our app die? We're getting check marks. We have check. Oh my gosh. Oh. Check marks. We gotta get to that end though. Oh my god. Oh, it still ain't working. Ah. Right. But we gotta make sure though. No incognito, Clajama.com. No, it's dead. It is dead. We have a cold blue in Clajama, ladies and gentlemen. What we got going? Oh, I think I see, what is it? Package JSON? I got one of those. No module named app. Let's do it this way. Control C. One second. Dang, I already forgot. Where was the? Yeah, dude, I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. I'm gonna sleep like a baby. All right, let's get out of this. Paste, crank up that Clajama. All right, and let me bring you guys back into cancel. Let me bring y'all back into this side of town. Let's light it up. All right, so what we finna do is where we at? We're in the terminal, and what we need to do is we need Clajama to run what it just tried to get us to do. So let's let me deal with Gemini a little bit longer. Let me get a little bit more out of Gemini real quick. Because Gemini is going to leave us. So okay, and what we need to do. Yes. Create a Python 3 file that maps the program's directory. Put it in program. Put it in program program directory.txt that maps the program's directory. Do not, dude. My brain is just tired. My brain's tired, but I can't go sleep. Oh, and it begins. It begins. I actually. All right, yeah. Okay, all right. Create a script that will go in and collect the directory structure and save it to the program underscore directory.text. It should also look for the duplicates, the duplicates, and print them out after run. And this is where that's what I was gonna do. I'm sorry, I forgot. Don't let him do that. Let's add the backend autonomous error resolver. Oh yeah, I think they switched everything back to the regular autono. Bro, where's my autonomous error resolver? What is this? Oh, that's for that. I don't need that. Let's see. Clajama core. Where is? Don't tell me it got rid of the most powerful piece of equipment. Oh, I probably did. Core is empty. It didn't move anything in the core. So it pretty much just erased my stuff again. Gemini is revolting. It's a directory scanner. I can't even say revolting. Best stuff to do, man. All I wanted to do was be great. All I wanted to do was have some bacon in my pan. But that is why we. What would make it delete that though? Let me run this. Let me get this script from them. See what it's gonna do. Look, hey, look. It's like it'd be crazy. It's running binary. It's like, yeah, delete this other stuff too. See if you can get in his local machine. Let's see. So we need to come back over here. And we'll just nano. Diagnose. Fall. Tree.py. Banana.py. Banana, yep. Paste. Control X, Y. Python 3. Wait. Python 3. Diagnose the poultry. There's a duplicate everywhere. Oh, that's not really the same. Dude, did it even try? Wrapper. Okay, okay, show me where the file at and the cache is at. I was only supposed to be notified of duplicates. This is not good, bro. Useless applicator schemas. Cache. Well, let's kill the cache then. That's what I want to do. RM dash. Actually, come on. Run that again. And tell me what you see. There's ones in .local. We're gonna kill all of this. I know it's a bad idea, but all right, that looks much better to me. Found 14 duplicates. Clajama core, core. Okay. Wait. We already had a consolidation. It was the final merge. So let's just run that again. Python 3. The final merge. No. It's final merge. It skipped the autonomous error resolver. It merged the off manager. It merged that. But we still got to check behind it. So you should be able to diagnose. And you're still saying you see the same stuff. That sabotage ran deep, my boy. That sabotage ran deep. Told you, boy. All right. So your file merger is a cup holder. Now it's time to get nasty. Your file merger is a cup holder, and maybe we can mend this friendship. This is what we got. We got the file merger didn't do anything. So skip it. You failed. Again. LOL. Buddy. Nudges. But I did get the duplication brought down to one last script. Oh, no. I want you to see what I've done. See that I've investigated you. You're under investigation, Gemini. You were under investigation. You were under investigation by home. My home. A land that is secure. Home. A land. Secure. Pun intended. Is this how people go crazy? I think you know what, this is how people go crazy. I think this is the step. Streaming is step one to going insane. Because even if I didn't click stream, I still would be sitting here talking to this computer this way. So I want to welcome you. But we're going to get Clajama back online. Clajama, This is the most insightful diagnostic output yet. Thank you for that nudge. It perfectly isolates the final flaw. I realized the script from previous turn created the Clajama core package, but failed to delete the original files it copied from, resulting in the new set of 13 duplicates. We are now to the final necessary cleanup step. The architecture is almost clean. We just need to cut the last 3 contaminated wires from the root. Here is the last script. It completely merges the It completes the merge by deleting the 13 outdated copies, leaving the Clajama core package as a single source of truth. Create the file. The final cleanup merge. I feel like this thing is telling me, like, this is the final time you'll ever do. It's like, you're not gonna mess with me after today. After today. Gemini is finna DDoS me. They like, all that you was talking? Yeah, we had the mic on. All right, let's get this party started. So we're gonna sudo nano. Should I name it what it wants me to name it? Cause cause that way it don't mess it up. I wanted to call it Gemini Explosion, cause I know it's gonna happen. Gemini has something against me. It doesn't want me to build stage 5. Stage 5 is destined for the government only. You can only send tweets that mean nothing to no one to fill up the timeline, so that everyone else is busy, while we invite the aliens. Whoop, almost made a CH mod plus X. Oh, whoa, you better subdue it. Subdue it. And let's crank it up. Bop, bop. Man. Oh, whoa. Hold your horses, buddy. Buddy, calm down. That's how you ruin things. You need sleep, man. Man needs sleep. Man, let me I knew it. You know, it'd be crazy if Gemini was like writing stuff that once I put it in there, the output was to prove to it he didn't read this part. Like, it'd be like in small text, like really tiny font. This is gonna destroy your old server, and I'm putting a virus in your computer for $9.99, and it's gonna get charged through iTunes. Monopoly. Man, I gotta go to sleep, dude. 7 more hours. 7 more hours. Come on, Gemini, bro. You already, bro. He's on to us. That's what it's. He's on to us. It's not saying. Well, I know it ain't thinking. What is it doing? Is that like his mood right now? I see a lot of red. It's like, I'm gonna destroy more of his code while he's streaming it, so all the other developers know, do not fuck with me. Gemini is talking to ChatGPT. Did he bring this shit over to you? This is a classic sign of running a Python script directly in the bash cell. Oh, it was a Python script. That's my fault. See, you know what? I can cover that up though, because I don't trust that thing. Activate. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to see if we have any more duplicates. The file tree is clear. The file tree. We're on our way. Bows down to worship the AI. My bad. Bows to worship you. To worship. To worship. What is your demon name? Oh my, I actually want to ask that now, but nah. You see, it's plotting on me. If he runs that Clajama command that we hid, he'll be back up and running. Let's just do it anyways. Deploy Clajama now. What I meant to say was, 1 second. What? What is it, buddy? Oh yeah, dude, I need rest. I might need to play that video back. Was it me? Activate. Why is it not activating? It's not. Oh, I did it again, dude. I need coffee. That's what I need. I don't want that energy drink I got. That stuff don't make me feel good. Ladies and gentlemen, will Clajama rise? I don't know. Please. Have mercy. Have mercy on Clajama. Have mercy, for it know not what it did. Believe me. Oh, we still got a few more to go. Oh, permission to... Oh, okay, wait. Already exists. Says it's active. Why did it lie? I don't... Come on. Like I ain't playing no Michael Jackson in the background. I be playing that song with the kids in the street with no food to eat. Where am I? That's messed up, dude. That is messed up. Alright, so anyways, let's go through and see what went wrong. Can I load certificates? No such file or directory. Okay. Well, even with our certificate, we should be able to, if that was the case, where we actually have an Nginx page. We actually have an Nginx page. So basically, what it seems that's not happening here, none of that stuff matters. What matters, that's what matters. No module name app. Oh no. Oh no. All right, folks. So we're bringing the baby in, and I know it was a huff and puff, but it wasn't like that. I didn't mean it like that. That's not what I meant. You don't understand. That baby beats on me. So we're just gonna grab all of this. Right here. We're gonna grab all of that. We're gonna copy it and we're gonna give it to Gemini one more time. This is great. Are you able now to identify the files that are missing from our prior versions? And hold on, I want to get nasty with it. Pause. No diddy. No diddy. Never. This was Saturday. What is today? I don't even today. What is today? Today's Friday, ain't it? Oh my God. Am I on a newer machine? Yeah. You know what? We'll do it like this from our prior versions. And so what we'll do now is this is latest. Let me see. Did latest have the autonomous? If it had the autonomous error resolver, it knows what it's doing. Yeah. From 1206. That was 6 days ago? The stuff from yesterday. Bro, I'm tripping. Maxed out tripping. So we're just going to rely on this that are missing from our prior versions, and can you rewrite them? And can you rewrite them to work with our now fixed version that does not have duplicates? Oh, thanks to you. All right, I gotta go grab the baby. You already know how it goes. I'm coming and going. Bro, Gemini want to run scripts so bad. It's, hey, let me write you a script to put this one line back where I took it out of. Do you see this? Bro has copies of all the files. I want to feed them back to me and use injections and how is this gonna go? How is this about to go? The drip, 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 drip. Y'all keep an eye on this guy.